So, you made it back. Let's just get down right to the chase and go through some tips and tricks on looping killers in Dead by Daylight. Once again, starting with perks. They don't really matter. You can get away with running something like this, for example, but there are perks that can help you, like Resilience, which basically lets you do everything faster. If you're injured, Dead Hard can get you out of a sticky spot if you're injured, or Lucky Break can help you get out of a chase by hiding your scratch mark when you get hit. When you're actually being chased, it's not always the best idea to run to the first loop you see. You can probably get to one farther away just by W keying away from the killer and getting more time. When you actually get to a loop, make sure you hug it as tightly as you can. Even milliseconds of distance can stop you from getting hit. You should also take your time and make sure you're studying what the killer is actually doing. Taking everything at Mach 10 makes it really easy for you to fall for mind game. Greeting pallets is also something that can be really helpful, especially against killers who back away to avoid getting stunned and can buy you precious seconds to either get another loop around or give you time to get to another tile without actually using the pallet. You should also try to connect loops to each other going from one to the other. That way you can get a lot of use of each loop without actually using the pallet. Even if you find yourself in a dead zone, you should still try to make the best of what you have. As you can see, even on this dog shit loop, I was able to buy plenty of time for my survivor teammates. And when you do get stuck on loops like this, make sure you are looking for the opportunity to say adios and get out of there to somewhere safer. Otherwise, it's not going to be good for you. The next tool to master as a survivor is using your third-person view and using check spots and shorter walls to keep an eye on the killer. These are a godsend, especially against taller killers or killers with powers that make looping them impossible. It helps keeping an eye on them and knowing when you need to get out to a different loop. You also always need to be looking where you're going, especially on maps you're unfamiliar with. Keeping an eye on the killer is usually a good idea, but if you're in an extremely cluttered area, keeping an eye on the killer might help make you run into stuff and get you hit or down for it. And with that, that's all you really need to know about looping, or at least all you need to know to be better than most of the people I play with. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.